not a premium, expensive, fiddly vacuum cleaner. It is a cheap, fiddly vacuum cleaner. This is a Beldray. We'll find its long model number soon, but a cordless stick vacuum cleaner with a brush motor. Sadly, it seems to be disabled from birth by having this brush roll in its head, and I mean, even more sadly for this one, I wasn't spinning before. Oh dear, oh dear. Its brush roll doesn't spin. It does spin. Oh. We're still going to try and modify it and hack it, but at least the whole fixing it bit is going to be a bit quicker. So, let's have a look at this cordless cleaning contraption. Yes, hello, my vacuum cleaner and cordless cleaning chums. How are you today? I mean, if you compare it to like a Black & Decker dustbuster from 1994, it's pretty amazing. Cannot lie. Me, well, I answered the Facebook message. Of course, I'll take it if it's free. We can have ourselves a nice 26 volt 0.5 amp DC jack. Worst case scenario, everything else into the bin. But I mean, fair play to myself, this brush roll wasn't spinning before, but it now is, which is good, but it isn't really going to make much difference. The machine itself is quite awkward to hold. It does the job. There's a lot of weight up here, so it ends up being a bit clunky. But if we take this off, we have the sort of motor. Oh, it doesn't run when it's off. We have the motor and the battery, just like we've seen before. There it is. It's a BEL01347BMFOB. Good luck, subtitle generation, finding that. So yeah, we have that part of it. Then, and I've not actually taken this bit apart yet, we have, oh no, sorry, that is just the battery. This is the motor, which is why, of course, it doesn't do anything when there's no motor fitted. It'll be a brushed motor, but, you know, still a motor, can't complain. Inside of here, I am seeing the signs of a pleated inner filter. So, yeah, oh, look, lovely, seeing lots of DIY plaster dust. This thing's going to have oodles of airflow now. Gee, look at that. Okay, right, well, immediately this is going to be better than it would have been. And then inside of here we have the most basicest of single cyclone, but I don't think you'd even call it that. What do you call this sort of thing? This is not great, is what I call it, but it is what we have. So if I can line up the, line up the notch, that's not, there we go, that clicks in, that goes back on there, this goes into here, yeah, that, oh, I say that's better, there's a big gap there, which is a bit annoying, but that has fixed itself. I mean, if we put the brush roll on, which then blocks up that hole. Yeah, it is picking up the bits. Job. There we go, yeah, oh, we have dirt in our bin, not on our filter where it belongs. So that's good, that works well. We have a wand, which does have its clip, and then we have this style of floor head. If I just find some sort of tool, because you need to do a half turn on here to take out the end cap, take off the brush roll, and yeah, nothing really stiff about that at all. Even the stiff brushes are quite soft, but it is what it is. This style of head is one that Green Note have used quite a lot, and without this brush roll, the GSC40 had this brush roll, and sadly, perfectly brilliant for hard floor, not great for carpet. The GSC50 with its stiffer brushes does help, but I've seen this floor head quite a lot actually, so that is good. So I think it works. I think let us put some dirt down, or some sawdust, and see just how well it might cope. I thought I'd best clean it out just before we start all this. And yeah, quick vacuum off with the BEL01347BMFOB. And fine, lovely stuff. So we can assemble this knowing that when I start smashing it through sawdust in the next scene, it's going to be working as well as it can for the brief second it has before the filter clogs itself up. I'll do this. There we go, in a minute. Right, the next thing we need to do is figure out this missing clip. I have this Dyson wand from some sort of ancient cordless Dyson, 34 I think. And I don't know if it's going to fit really. This is always possibly going to be try one, but experience has told me that all this sort of rubbish is roughly the same deep down. If I can just get this spring to stay on there, it might line up enough. Oh, yeah, no, it's not. That's a big old shame. It sort of will, but yeah, that's going to be the killer for this machine, really. I'm never going to be able to find the exact right clip to fit that hole. Maybe the wand will end up taped onto it, because once the wand's on, it's okay, but there's nothing holding the wand. Actually, that isn't bad. There's nothing holding the wand in. Probably not this machine's worst issue, though. Let's see if we can pick up some sawdust. It doesn't look like a lot, but it's probably going to be too much. Let us just leave the machine on its default settings. See if it does anything. I mean, it is, but only because this rug doesn't really hold dirt. Let's turn the power up. Yeah, even on this rug, you can see it not getting any of the bits up. It wasn't bad, but it also wasn't great. With that stuff, it's just sat on the surface. It is all nice and in here, though. So that's decent, and if I just take off this once more and take out the filter, that's actually quite clean. So, you know, significant abuse probably did happen for a brief part of this machine's short life, but I don't think, you know, that sawdust hasn't just gone straight onto the filter. That's probably quite good. I've figured out why the head doesn't work, and it's nothing to do with the head at all. It's all to do with this, and I messed it up when putting it back together. You see, this red bit here has a notch that lets it drop just below those pogo pins. Those pogo pins hit these contacts here as the machine scrapes and slides around to connect her up, and yeah, I hadn't got that red bit sat properly, so those pogo pins weren't sat properly. I'd imagine it worked at the beginning of the video. I had just taken it apart and looked at it and put it back together, and I'd probably done exactly the same, and I would imagine that the owner before me did exactly the same. So fantastic, we are left with a fully working, bar a missing clip, but the wand doesn't seem to fall out, so that's fine. A fully working but completely worthless vacuum cleaner. I don't know really. What should we do with it? I mean, I could use it for a month, couldn't I? We could get ready for March and use it and give the poor Clarpool a little bit of a break. Who knows? Problem is the Clarpool is a lot better than this will be. But this is still a functional cordless vacuum cleaner. I did give it a full charge as well. Did that overnight, plugged it back in this morning, didn't work. That's when I found out. I bet a ton get thrown away because of that, especially if the owner usually just empties it like this and then for the first time ever cleans it out properly and then doesn't put it back together properly, and then, well, the roller doesn't turn, it gets thrown in the bin, and they go spend another £40 at B&M on another cheap cordless stick vac. Ah, the circle of shite. So, have you ever used one of these cheap Beldray cordlesses? Let me know down below. It's a very familiar design because obviously I'm sure we've had ones where we popped all the top off and taken them apart. This is almost like a cheapened down version of that, but it does the job. So who knows? But until the next exciting episode, I thank you very much for watching. Hope that you have enjoyed, and I and this deep cleaning powerhouse will probably see you soon. Bye bye.